Alice. This is Miss Barnes, and thank you so much for your email. And I would love to help you out. Our class can be a little confusing, and so when you're first starting, things are just a little tricky. So I thought it would be easiest if I made you a little video and walked you through a couple things. All right, so I am right now inside your class. So this is exactly what you will see when you log in. And first of all, let's take a look at the My Grades button. Once it opens up, you will see all of the assignments in our class. This is where you want to check, once you submit something, you want to look here. That way, this grade, we want this grade to always be going up. Every single week, you should be submitting at least a couple assignments, sometimes more, depending on when your end date is. So the more work you submit, the higher the cumulative grade will go, and this is the one you want to always refer to. So My Grades is a pretty important button. So let's go to our very first unit. It's called the class unit. And according to my records, it doesn't look like you've submitted anything, even though you're logging in, which is great. But you need to make sure that as soon as you complete an assignment, you submit it so that I can grade it. Otherwise, it's always going to show a 0, and it's always going to flag you as a student who is really far behind. So I want to make sure that you are up to date. So our very first section inside the class unit is Does Society Shape Your Identity? Let's open up this. First, when you're going through the course, you want to go in order, just like you're reading a book, top to bottom. So here's our very first section. You want to make sure you go through every single page of every single section. All right, so let's just pretend that I've read all this and that, let's pretend, well, we'll just do it together. So we'll go through here. Anytime you see something underlined in blue, this is a reading assignment. You always want to open these up. And that'll open in another window. This is where our ebook is. Keep that open because you'll want to refer back to that when you complete your assignments. Let's keep going. Here's page 4, another activity that you'll want to take advantage of. Some more activities that you want to complete, all the way to the end of this particular section. All right, so I'm at the end of the section, so now I just click on my breadcrumb trail back up here, and now I'm going to do the second section. All right, make sure you read, complete activities. Here's another text. If I open it up, it will open up in a new window, so keep this open. This is what you're gonna need this for your very first assignment. Let's see. Keep going. Some more info to read through, some more material. All right, here is our very first assignment, reflecting on reading. All right, first there's a rubric. You want to open that up and make sure you're always referring to that. And then here is the assignment. All right, it is a PDF document. PDF documents can be a little tricky, so let me show you exactly how to work with it. I do not want to simply start typing here because it will not save correctly. So, I've opened up this document, my assignment. I want to hover down here and I want to save it. And I want to put it somewhere where I will remember where it's at. And then I want to change the title. So I'm going to call it my last name, and then I can leave the assignment name, Reading for Information. I'm going to save it. It'll also open up down here, but I don't want that quite yet. Then I'm going to go to my folder, and I am going to open up, I have two. Let's do this one. Oops. I'm going to open this up, and it will open up in its own PDF window. Now I can begin typing on it. Type, type, type. I'm going to type in all my responses. I'm going to save as I'm working, and when I'm done, I want to save it as well. It'll make you save as, but that's okay. Again, there's my name. Save it. I do want to replace it because this is the one with my answers. And then I'm all done. And then, gotta open up my Google Chrome. Alright, so I have saved the assignment, and now I am ready to submit it. So I go back to my breadcrumb trail, and now I see a folder. Anything with a folder means that this is where you're going to submit an assignment. So I click on that. There are two things in here. First, if I need to review the assignment again, I can click on that. Or when I'm ready to submit it, which means as soon as you complete an assignment, you want to go to this drop box. I click on it, and this little assignment submission information pops up. All right, here is what you want to do. Where it says attach file, I'm going to browse my computer. I'm going to find that PDF document that I just saved and typed out. Here it is. Click on it, and I open it up, and now we can see that it's going to attach it. If you happen to have more than one document, sometimes an assignment will ask you to attach more than one file. If so, you can click on Browse My Computer again and add another one, but for this assignment, you only need this one PDF document. You can add a comment here if you'd like, but it's not necessary. And then finally, when you have your item submitted, you don't want to click Save as Draft. You only want to come here when you're absolutely ready to submit an assignment. Then I click Submit. Give it a second. All right, it has said I have submitted it, and then I can even review what I've submitted. You want to make sure that your text actually shows up here. Otherwise, if you can't read it, then chances are I can't read it. And you can also see that it's attached over here as well. And now it goes into my little inbox, and I grade this within 72 hours. I try to get to it within a day or two, but sometimes it takes me 3 days. And then once you're done with that, you can go back to the section and continue on. Then if you have a quiz, you can click on this. It will ask you, are you sure you're ready? You only can take it in one sitting. I'm not going to take it because it's your quiz. All right, and then when I'm all done with these items, I go back to class and I can continue on to the next section. All right, now say we get to a discussion forum. This is, so I'm going to show you how to post in the discussion forum. Say that I've already gone through these 4 items and now I'm ready to participate in a discussion. I can review it here, or I can simply click this link, post to the forum. As you can see, there are several students who have already posted, and I am going to post, so I click Create Thread. I give it a title, Satire. I go ahead and type my response here. I can use spell check when I'm all done. There's a little check mark to check spelling. And then I am ready to actually submit it. The only time you want to attach a file is if you've used a PDF document for the assignment or you've created a PowerPoint. We have a couple discussion board posts that ask you to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to type your response right here in the box. And then when you're ready, you're going to click Submit. I'm not going to click Submit because this is in your class and I don't want to confuse you by posting a post that's not from you. So I'm going to cancel. And then if I want to respond to someone, I can click on their post, I can read it, and I can reply to their response. Sometimes a discussion board prompt will ask you to reply to your classmates as well. And so you can, once you read through their post, you can reply and create your own message in response to their post. All right. If you notice, I can click on the home screen to get back home. If you notice, there's also a link down here called Discussion Board. If you click on that, that will also take you to all of the discussion board forums inside, and so you can also access your discussion post this way as well. All right, I think you might have had one more question. You also asked about exams. You won't be able to take an exam until you've actually submitted and completed all of these sections. So it looks like you haven't submitted anything, so you're not going to be taking the class exam for quite a while. But basically, all of the information that was in this class unit will be on this class exam. Something else that's helpful for you, if you click on the Resources button, there are several folders inside here for each of the units that help you tackle some of the more difficult and complex assignments. Inside the How to Succeed in the Course, you will find several videos, similar to kind of what I'm giving you here, but there's some other ones as well that it's probably important for you to check those out. And then as far as the exams, let's go into the class unit. In addition to some extra resources about poetry, context clues, and some of the pieces of literature. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom, there is a class unit exam review. All you do is click on this PDF. It'll open up in a new window, and it tells you exactly what will be on the video. On the exam. So, again, that's in the resources button over here on your left. And inside, you'll find one for the identity unit. All the way at the bottom, there you go. There's also one for the exchange unit, the change unit, and there's even a review for the final, the semester exam. All right. So I think that hopefully answers your questions, Alice, but again, please, if you have any more questions, don't be afraid to give me a little email. Let me know exactly what you're stuck on, and I can help you out. And again, in that resources button, inside this very first folder, there's also some other videos that could help with some of the confusing parts of our class. For example, we have an online textbook, and there's a video inside there that tells you how to work with that textbook as well. Okay, I hope this helps, Alice, but please let me know if you need more assistance or shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great morning.